beautiful strangers. That's Glenn.
That's Casey.
And we are...
Stranger, are you smiling?
Are we?
Question
It's been a
mark?
while.
How's the pandemic treating you?
Not great. I was going to say something about like new set, old hosts, but I realized that it's like new set, old, tired hosts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a wild few years. So the TLDR version of Stranger Are You Smiling for our 11 fans out there.
We appreciate you.
We do appreciate you, first of all. Second of all, essentially, these are just a ton of work, and we stopped doing them for a while. But now everyone has a lot of time and a lot of internet. So we're just going to try again and see how it goes, right?
Yeah. Clean slate. As you can see, we don't have our original background.
Tabula Rosa.
Yeah.
Rosa or Rosa?
Hold on, I got a text real quick.
Okay.
I stole that joke from Amy Poehler.
That's pretty funny.
It was. That's why I stole it. All right, so what's to talk about? April Fools. This is not even a video.
We're not coming back.
We're not coming back. We're staying.
Actually, that's going to depend on you. So either this will be a very elaborate April Fool's in which we say that we're coming back, or it's real. So you get to determine the truth, beautiful strangers.
That's right.
Because we don't know anything.
Nothing. So April's full of jokes, full of laughs, mischief, but
full
it's also
of fools. So it was a perfect time for us to come back.
There you go. Also, full of loving on your pets.
Yeah.
Because it is a pet holiday.
Well, you know, when we think about April holidays, I think the first one that comes to mind is one that changed our lives for the better forever. It's good for our soul. And I am talking about National Pet Day.
Okay. I thought that's where you were going.
Yeah.
You have 30,000 pets.
Roughly. You have -1 pet.
Well, more than -1 or
Fair
less
enough.
or less.
It would be
Less
more.
than.
It would be more. Yeah,
Okay.
it would be more. Yeah, I have... How many cats do I have now? 7.
7. Let me see if I can name them. Time me. Ready?
Oh, wait. No, I'm not ready.
She has a lot of
We
cats.
can...
I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah, we can edit some of this down. Okay, ready?
And
You're just doing cats, right? Or all the pets?
I'll try for all of them.
All right, go.
Horcrux, Pants, T-Boy, Cricket, Zap, Horcrux. I say
No, I
that?
said Horcrux.
The
The one everybody forgets.
Gritty,
And?
Digby,
Yes, that's all the cats.
and then Oscar, Orson, Nosy, Milo.
Do I have more pets than I have fingers now? I just realized that while counting.
Did I get everybody?
Yeah. Oh, shoot, I didn't. Well, you got the cats in like almost 12 seconds, and
Pretty
that's
good.
impressive because everybody forgets Digby. Everybody forgets Digby. And Digby is so much nicer than most of my cats.
I like Digby.
Yeah, but people always, I don't know, maybe his name's just not
He
memorable.
may be my favorite one.
That's the thing. Everybody loves him, but no one ever remembers him. He's like he's a middle child.
He kind of comes and goes. He has no tail. He's got some little like sort of like doesn't he have kind of like tiger markings?
Yeah,
a
he's
little bit?
like somewhere between a striped tabby and a marble print tabby. He's very pretty.
I don't have any pets right now.
You have like joint custody of some pets.
Yeah, I got some pets from my neighbors that I play with, but my plants. You have pants.
I do, and plants.
Yes.
And you have neither. We do have Pants, but not my pet.
Not yours.
So my cat is named Pants.
That was a wormhole we just came in and out of.
Can you tell that we haven't been around people very much lately?
Don't cry. Don't cry.
I don't know what I'm doing. I think I was laughing, but
Laugh crying.
yeah, it's so funny. People ask, "How are you doing?" And I sincerely don't know how
Don't
to
know,
answer
man.
that anymore. As well as can be expected.
Yeah. Which is well,
Yes.
as can be expected.
But back to pets. So Digby's your favorite cat. I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, it's.
You don't really like any of the cats, but Digby's the closest.
We should probably recap what we've been doing for the last 40 years. How many episodes of Stagrassle existed then?
1.
So there are 3 more episodes of Stagrassle, if you haven't seen that on Amazon. I know Driven came out, a movie that Casey wrote and starred in with Richard Speight Jr. And I directed. We have a new movie called Killer Concept that is coming out.
Yes.
And we probably did a lot of other stuff.
You were in a series in Alabama.
The Cultists.
We shot a lot of little like mini film snippets for
commercials.
Deadbolt, which is a gaming company
Yes.
in Tupelo.
Deadbolt Mystery Society.
I know that not all of you guys live in Tupelo, but it's very small. So it's surprising to me that we have like a company making games, and I'm so excited we get to work with them.
Yeah, they're awesome. Check
fun.
out their stuff. None of this is funny.
Maybe it is.
But, you know, we wanted to catch up with you guys because we don't know what you've been doing, but you should tell us in the comments. Did you learn something new? Okay, so here's the deal. Much like New Year's resolutions, which most people make.
Which was our first video.
Oh my gosh. Wasn't palm reading our first video?
Yeah, but it was about New Year's because we were gonna.
We were like, let's just do both of these topics at once.
And now we can't even think of one.
Yeah.
Actually, we're doing the same thing. We're like, we'll talk about pets and Easter, what we've been up to.
I'm just glad we've grown so much.
April Fools.
Well, what I was going to say was at the beginning of the global pandemic, I think a lot of people probably said, I'm going to try to do these things, learn a few things that I've always wanted to do or whatever, you know. So I'm going to ask you what you did. But what about you guys? Did you do something or try and not do it or think about it and never get it started? Like, you know, learning how to bake bread or write that novel or whatever.
I feel like everyone except you made at least one loaf of bread in the pandemic. Yeah, so I provided all the toys because we're not at Glenn's house. Yeah. Usually it's a mismatch, but mismatch? Sure.
Mismatch.
But today they're all mine. So we've got Arnold Shortman from Hey Arnold. One of my very favorite cartoon characters. I love him. He is a personal hero and inspiration to me.
Football head.
Yes. This snail that I got at the Link Center, like Makers outdoor thing.
You did. Yeah, yeah. From this angle especially, it looks very labyrinth.
Yeah, it is very labyrinth.
Jim Henson.
That's exactly why I bought it. And there's another one, but I didn't bring it.
Cool.
This is my Oscar Wilde finger puppet that used to go traveling with me. I love him for many reasons. I will say that, like, Oscar Wilde is an interesting choice to make a finger puppet of. Just because he went to jail for some of the same stuff that we're doing right now. Oscar Wilde, also a hero, by the by. So you should definitely study up on him if you haven't.
Did he have a YouTube channel?
No.
Okay.
He would have back then, though, probably. This is new. I was scrolling Instagram one night, and part of the way that I've gotten through the pandemic is leaning into my shopping addiction. And this was just some artist in Italy who popped up that does these limited runs of these little figurines.
I like him.
Yeah, I love him. He's like a little boxing bird of some kind. And then this is my dumpster fire because it just represents
2020.
2020, 2021, maybe this episode. We'll see. How are you getting through the pandemic? Tell me some of the things that you did.
Well, I'm always trying to make things. That's sort of what I have to do. But aside from that, I've watched a lot of stuff, like most people. Recently, I've been watching a lot of stand-up because I was very behind. Meaning...
Like 30 years?
30, 40 years behind, yeah. So it serves a couple purposes. It's comedy, it's performance, it's writing. So that's all fun. But even more so, not more so, but on top of that, there's a public element. Are you mimicking me, Oscar Wilde, you son of a bitch? It's like I'm in a crowd. It's like I'm in a crowd with other people laughing at these jokes, and you see the venues, and it's like you're there, like you get to go out and be around a lot of people, like pre-COVID times. I'm sorry, Oscar. You're not the real Oscar. Getting confused.
He isn't. He's a different Oscar. Oscar is one of my birds.
Yeah.
We didn't get into all of my pets. Sorry, we never finished that.
Didn't.
I also have two dogs, Milo and Nosy. Nosy is the best dog on earth, and that's how I was tricked into getting Milo.
Who is
not the best dog on earth.
Yeah, that's fair.
He's still better than like most of your dogs, but like very bad by my standards.
Yeah.
And then Orson, who is my yellow cockatiel.
Orson is antisocial.
Yeah, he's not friendly. I do love him, but he's not friendly. And Oscar, obviously, who is the second newest addition in my home.
He's the dancing.
Yeah, he's a conure, and he loves Glenn. which I get. I love Glenn too, but like Oscar is really into Glenn for no reason. And every time Glenn comes over, he just starts dancing for him.
He does. He dances like, I can't really get I got a neck thing, but
like I said, we're a lot older than last time we did this. Like my back hurts so bad, you guys.
We're old is the point.
During the pandemic. So pandemic, COVID is when I finally figured out plants. I've gotten okay at like house plants, and
not me.
I've kept my avocados alive for a while. I'm sorry, this is boring for you.
Sorry, I couldn't.
The trick is to putting them in a room that you have to go in and not sit down in. Because then so like if you put them in a room that you go in every day, but it's one where you go and sit down and relax, you are not going to want to heave yourself back up to tend to the plants. If you put it in a room that you don't go into, you're going to forget about it and your plant's going to die. If you put it in a room that you're in, but you're usually like it's some kind of activity, then you'll remember to tend your plants.
What is the activity for that room? Litter box?
That's one of them.
Yeah, okay.
That's the other one.
Don't say that.
Beep it out and let them forever wonder. Wait, let me try that again. Is the other one. Now beep that out and they won't know. So
what I'm going to do is have you that out.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I like that time that my friend was on a date and a guy tried to like cough to cover a fart, but the fake cough forced the fart out and he mistimed it. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's my advice to you guys. Should we have an advice element to this channel? Also, should we be timing this?
We are timing it.
Okay.
No, we're not. Starting now.
Yeah, put it on like 7 or 8. It'll be fine.
I'm just doing a running timer.
You're going to cut this part out, probably.
No, I'm not going to.
I'll make sure you do.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
So we're working our way back into things.
Yes. I've also been tap dancing, and I've gotten back into...
Puppet?
Like more
Musicals?
back into puppets. I never completely got out of puppets.
I got into a lot of Oreos. And then the Reese's Pieces. And you think I'm not joking. Like, I've eaten a lot of sweets.
I've never known you to lean on sweets like you have the past year.
This is the only thing that got me through the day.
Yeah, I was going to say, but the thing is, like, right now, whatever people are doing, if it doesn't hurt anybody else, I'm like, do it. If taking off your clothes and howling under the full moon once a month is how you're getting through this time, do it. But if you're taking off all your clothes and biting someone on the full moon to get through this, don't do that.
Yeah.
I asked people to send me questions like right before we started this, so I'm going to see what we might have gotten.
Okay, so you're not just texting or...
No.
Okay.
I take this seriously. My friend Nikki asked any tips on how to use an ab roller, asking for a friend.
Tips, I would say...
Don't?
Infrequently. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, ab rollers are hard.
They are.
You know, she and I lived together years ago, and once she was going to try and use my ab roller, and as you know, she sometimes has coordination hiccups and things like that. So it was very funny to watch.
I feel like you told me the story, and I got a real good visual of what happened.
But like that being said...
Or was that just me at your house?
That might have been just you at my house.
That's when I hit the ground really hard. I'd never used them before.
Well, you tried to do it like on your feet, not on your knees, I think. And so like you were kind of fully in a downward dog and
I
tried
couldn't get back up.
Yeah.
And then the only place to go was straight down.
Anyway, ab rollers are hard.
Yeah. But
this is one of the fitter people that I know. So like if he doesn't like it, it's probably difficult.
They're okay. They're okay. I'll do it.
What's your favorite thing to write comedy about? Ooh. Pageants.
I've never seen you write a pageant comedy.
Just because you haven't read it doesn't mean I haven't written it.
How many do you have?
I've got a lot of short stories that deal with pageants, and I think I've got some sketches.
Interesting.
Like, you haven't read them because that would be really hard to produce.
I see.
You'd need a ton of, like, costumes and things.
I'm sorry, yawning again.
Yeah, I noticed that. I just think pageants, there's a lot of inherent humor in there. I mean, really any kind of public show that anyone can sign up for. There's room for a lot of humor, and there's room for a lot of, like, being amazed by stuff. So that's just 2 vast possibilities that I absolutely love. I think you like like snowballing chaos. That's your comedy thing.
Now I'm thinking of Stagrassle episode.
Well, yeah, like think about that. The one that you
4?
wrote. Yeah, that
Which
one.
you can watch on Amazon.
Which you can watch for free on Amazon, along with our movie Driven. But watch Driven on Tubi TV.
Yeah. Good job.
Thank you. I don't like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
I don't mind that being on the internet.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, I'm a hypocrite because I do still use Amazon sometimes, but I just try not to. My friend Katie, I should know how to say her last name, but I'm not confident enough to try it right now on camera. So I'm going to call you Rocky Horror Katie. So what kind of reactions do you get from people when you meet them and don't mirror them the way they expect you to? So
I don't understand.
That's an interesting question. Well, just like, you know how when you meet a new person, you might like try and pose like them in a subconscious way, and then a lot of people don't, and then some people subconsciously find it off-putting. The thing is, though, I don't know that I am aware enough to know the exact...
Did you just mirror my arms?
No, I just do this all the time, sir.
Nothing at this table counts because there's only so many ways you can position yourself.
We hang out as friends a lot, and we also work together in so many different fronts. I bet there's a lot of unconscious mirroring that both of us have picked up.
Say it again.
I think there's a lot of unconscious mirroring that both of us have picked up. That was so weird. Don't do that anymore.
Do you feel like you're in your plant room right now?
I want this bit to die right here at this table.
Try and do it again. Oscar Wilde. Get up my face. I don't like pretentious puppets.
He's just mirroring you. He just wants you to feel safe.
Okay. So what's next? What's next for the world, for us, for you guys? What are you going to do?
What's next for me is round 2 of vaccination. And you get your first one when?
April 6th. My sister's birthday, Sylvia. I have a new niece.
Wow, this is old.
Yeah.
Old news.
Yeah. Ivy Marie. I wish my body felt better.
Like to strangers?
I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Or to yourself?
All this sounds so sexual. No, physically, but I don't really know that there's much of an answer there. I mean,
I hope you can make your body feel better too. I hope you can make yourself feel really good.
What are you doing with your face?
Nothing.
Okay. Mirror this.
I'm gonna find you a yoga routine that you'll do every day someday. I swear.
I was doing yoga for a while, and then my body hurt more. I'm not joking. I was actually thinking about this. We don't have time for all these topics, Glenn, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. So you shut your face, me.
I'm just seeing if anybody else has asked me anything.
Okay, more questions for the show. I was trying to decide if I felt physically better or worse than I did, say, like 10 years ago. And I think it's pretty close to even. There's even a chance that I feel better now than I did then, which is weird.
Not right now.
No, not like literally right now, but
yeah, I feel terrible right now, but like in general, I think I've done okay.
Yeah.
What is the Allie Ferris asks, what is the single most life-changing bit of advice you've ever received, and how do you implement that advice into your art/play/daily life?
It was in a book by Robert Rodriguez, and he basically said something like, you've got to get like 15 bad movies out of your system, or 10 out of you before you start to make good things. And you can debate all that, but there's definitely something to it. And it doesn't have to stick with filmmaking. It could be painting, could be writing songs, could be doing comeback episodes of a YouTube channel.
That never took off.
Whatever.
We're doing this for no one.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess as I create things, whatever they may be, or anything else as well, I try to keep that in mind, that it's not going to be its best right away, because you have to learn things and you have to make mistakes and grow.
Someone once told me the hardest part of doing a thing, whatever it happens to be, is doing it. And I find that to be true. Like, you can research and you can sign up for classes, and I highly encourage everyone to do all of those things. But like, if you want to write a book, you have to just write the book.
Mm-hmm.
And that means that you're going to write some pages that you aren't proud of. But they're not permanent. You can go back and fix them. It's fine. But you have to do the thing. You got to take that first step. And then the other one is just try to occupy yourself doing things that bring you, that create joy. And that does involve further decision making, because sometimes you have to decide, like, does it bring me immediate joy, like eating this Oreo right now?
Yeah.
Does it bring me long-term joy, like exercising most days? Does it bring someone else joy, like doing something kind or cleaning up? And like, if you stick to those things to the best of your ability, then life gets a little more manageable.
I would agree with that.
And that doesn't mean that you refuse to do things that don't bring you joy. It just means make a point of doing them.
Yeah. You got to take care of yourself in ways that you might not expect sometimes.
And so that would be my advice for everybody out there. My other piece of advice, to tie it all back to pets, is that a bird's cage is not its home. Your home is its home. Its cage is its room. And birds are like kids. Some of them are going to want to spend a lot of time in their room, and some of them are going to some of them are going to want to be out in the rest of the house with the rest of you. And you have to respect that and find the space for them. Because people ask me about birds a lot.
Well, here's your bird.
I didn't say touch him.
I know, he's expensive. I probably shouldn't be touching him.
He's not that expensive, but he is Italian.
I'm Italian.
Yeah, but he's from Italy.
Hey, you made it through the comeback episode with us.
And we made it through the comeback episode with us.
We're so proud.
Yeah, if you happen to be one of our subscribers, thanks for sticking with us. We hope this comes as a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
I'm going to start doing Oscar Wilde's advice column, executive decision I made just now. So if you want to ask us something that you want advice on before our next episode, me and Oscar will work you out a plan. So,
and I will critique that plan immediately.
Yeah, we'll do an act out.
And we're going to
see if it works.
Oh, yeah, I like that. We're going to do several episodes for sure for the next few months. So stay tuned for that. And give us some ideas. So this is blank on purpose. Like we're trying to decide kind of a permanent set to make.
We're both improvisers, and that involves a lot of audience performer interaction.
Yeah.
So we're trying to create something with you.
Yeah, so let us know
what you'd
you
like
think.
to see.
What should be behind us? Because we obviously have done a lot of toys and sort of pop culture things, which we can do again. But I don't know. Let us know in the comments what you'd like.
And if you didn't enjoy this, unsubscribe. Only do things that bring you joy. We don't want to drag you down, but we hope we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Keep smiling.
Bye, guys.
Do you want to fight about it?
Is that your Italian accent?
Yeah, no, it's just his little voice.
It's Italian voice.
You do have big ears, but like I said, your face is weirdly symmetrical to have such big features. So God hooked you up with a lot of balance.
I might use that.